Today's episode of GPE is brought to you by Spedicue Productions in association with Still Toking Productions and the Dorkening Podcast Network.
A tisket, a tasket, a brown and yellow basket. I send a letter to my mommy on the way. I dropped it, I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and put it in her pocket. She was trucking on down the avenue with not a single thing to do. She went a pecking all around when she spied it on the ground.
This is Geoffrey Mark Plays Ella. I'm Geoffrey Mark. Ella, the first lady of song, the greatest singer in history, Miss Ella Fitzgerald. And every time you join us, we're going to be playing Ella's music on a theme. And I, who have written 2 books about Ella and worked with Ella later in her career, are going to tell you all kinds of wonderful backstage, behind-the-scenes stuff about how the music was made, why it's important to music history, and hopefully bring you in to enjoy Ella on a brand new look.
Oh dear, I wish that little girl I could see. Oh, why was I so careless with that basket of mine? That itty bitty basket was a joy of mine. Basket, lost my yellow basket. Won't someone help me find my basket? Make me happy again. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, just a little yellow basket. A little yellow basket.
Hello, cats and kittens, and welcome to another edition of GPE. I'm Geoffrey Mark. As you should hopefully already know, the lady of the hour or so is Miss Ella Fitzgerald, and I'm in a green mood today. It's not St. Patrick's Day. I'm just feeling like wearing the green. We have a really interesting show because this show is going to answer a question that I have been getting, not just about Ella, but about performing in general. People who work in a Broadway show or tour countries and doing summer stock or work in nightclubs. What happens if you get sick, especially for a singer? What do you do if you get a cold? Well, Ella had to deal with that a lot. Think about this. I want to set up how busy she was so you understand this. In the 50s, 60s, 70s, into the 80s, Ella was touring in some fashion with her trio, with a quartet, with a big band, all over the world. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, little tiny bit in Africa. About 39, 40 weeks a year. 2 shows a night, 6 days a week. Flying from here to there. Over here, it's a desert. Over there, it's a monsoon. It's 85 degrees when she gets on the plane. It's 25 degrees when she gets off. You do that to your body, and being in airplanes, of those of you who don't fly very much, it's very contagious because you're in a very closed place. Ella would get colds and sniffles and things like that fairly frequently. Well, what do? You take medicine. You blow your nose a lot before you go on stage, and you in some way compensate. There's an old saying, oh, he or she will sing over the cold. Horse hockey, you can't sing over a cold, you can sing through it. If it's a head cold, like our show today features Ella with a head cold, it resonates, the sound is a little deeper, you hear the nasalness. But if you have it in your throat and your lungs, forget it. Give back the money. Because if you can't talk and you can't sing, what's the point of going out? So we found one. This is in the south of France in 1969. Ella performed on the French Riviera an awful lot in nightclubs and in jazz concerts that are greatly featured in the south of France in the summers. She's here with her trio of the moment, my wonderful friend Tommy Flanagan, who was her musical director on and off for many years, from the late 50s to the late 70s. The bass and drum this time are Ed Thigpen and Frank Della Rosa. They were with Ella for 2 or 3 years. And then the trio we think of as the Tommy Flanagan Trio kind of settles in for the rest of Ella's tenure with them. So let's get started. I want you to hear, so listen for the nasal and what Ella does. The other cool thing about this is, except for 1 or 2 songs, I'm sharing with you stuff she didn't sing in studios, rarely sang on live albums. This is not exactly a bootleg. I suspect this is something Norman Granz recorded and then decided not to release because of her cold. It was released on a bootleg. Don't tell anybody. But we're going to hear some songs you probably haven't heard Ella sing before, like the one we're going to start with. Who would think Ella would cover Neil Diamond? But let's listen to Ella do her version of This Girl's in Love with You. Let's get started. Go ahead, Ben.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and hello and welcome to our show. We hope you'll enjoy the songs we've chosen. Some old ones, some new ones, and some we don't know. You see this girl's in love with you. Merci. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love. And what I do to make you mine, tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with me, guy. If not, I'll just die. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. 'Cause I've heard some talk. They say you your sweet love guy. If not, I'll just die. Yes, I'll just die. Yes, I'll just
So you can hear the nasal, and you can hear that in her throat there are some problems, and yet she doesn't sing over it. She powers through it. By the way, that little medley started out not being a medley. The original version of this from '68, it was just the first song. On the Road, Ella thought musically one would lead into the other. It was Ella's idea to make it a medley with I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. She added Fats Waller to Neil Diamond. The next one also you won't probably hear anywhere else. It's a Broadway song from Finian's Rainbow. It's a lovely ballad, and I've been talking a lot. So let's get right into the next song, Old Devil Moon.
No crickets tonight. I look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begin bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance make this romance too hard to handle. Stars in the night blazing their light can't hold a candle to your razzle dazzle. You got me riding high and wide on a magic carpet ride full of butterflies inside. I wanna cry, wanna croon, wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, old devil moon deep in your eyes, blind me with love. I wanna cry, wanna croon, wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. In your eyes. Oh, you crazy moon, look what you've done to me. Oh, you crazy moon, look how now you blinded me, blind me with love. Old devil, old devil,
It's a hallmark of Ella's concert doings at this moment in her career. It was almost dichotomous. She would sing something gorgeous like that in the style we become used to, but in between those kinds of songs, the Great American Songbook songs, Ella was doing contemporary music, trying to appeal to the young people, trying to get into the vibe of what she called the now generation. To that end, she would cover things like, I would never have chosen this next song for her, but you know what? It works. It goes on a little long, and that's another thing that was happening with Ella's concertizing in 1968, 69, 70. Some of her songs just went on too long. I don't know if it was because Ella was trying to get hip, whatever word was being used at that moment. I don't know if it was perhaps a little marijuana smoking happening that kept her and Tommy from saying, no, this is going on too long. But let's keep this from going on too long. The next song is Sunshine of Your Love. I mean, so not Ella Fitzgerald, but she does indeed make it her own. So Ben, let's rev it up for Sunshine of Your Love. Go.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, from the young generation. Hey. It's getting it done. When lights close a tired eye, I'll soon be with you, my darling. Give you my dull surprise. I'll be with you soon, my darling. Be with you when the stars start falling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. It's a morning and just for two. I'm with you, my love. I see the sun shining down on you. I'm with you, my love. I say it's me, baby, it's me and you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, sunshine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, sunshine. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. Ah, come on, baby. I say I waited for you, yeah. Come on, let's go in the sunshine. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going. Yes, I've been waiting so long just to be where I'm going. Looking forward to sunshine, baby, in the sunshine of your love. Of your love. Hey! I haven't finished. That's better. We haven't finished. The sunshine out here screaming. What's the name of this place? Here I'm screaming, looking for my baby and auntie. Where is he? Yeah. I've been looking all around for my baby. Gotta find my sweet love baby. Help me find my sweet love baby. Lord, help me find my baby. Gotta find my sweet loving baby. I've been searching, and I still got a terrible long to go. I've been searching. I've been searching, and I still got a long way to go. Come on, baby, come on back home now. I've been looking in the sunshine for my baby, looking in the sunshine for your love.
You might ask probably, all right, how did this come about? Ella always wanted to know what young people were listening to, because at one point she was what very young people were listening to. She always wanted that young audience with her. Also, Ella had become an enormous fan of a woman who was really making a mark, Aretha Franklin. So that's when Ella began this shouting and screaming kind of singing. Unfortunately, boy, did she pick the wrong time in her life to do that. She was already having some health issues with diabetes. She was getting older. She was, around 50, and her voice was changing. The screaming kind of stripped her throat out. It wasn't wise. I mean, it was a good musical choice, but health-wise, it wasn't wise. And this is the beginning of Ella's voice really changing, and the screaming did not help. This next one is the theme to a film that Ella got to sing the title song. Ella, as far as being with a record label at this point, had been, as we have discussed before, fired from Verve, had worked for Capitol Records. That was over. She was now working for Reprise, but the single of A Place for Lovers, the name of the song, she went back to Verve just for a single, 2 songs. So she was having music released in the moment by Verve, by Capitol, by Reprise. This did not become a hit for her. Pretty much 68, 69, that's the end of hearing this song anywhere. So let's listen to a song you've probably never heard before. It's a really pretty ballad, A Place for Lovers. Please to enjoy.
Treasure. Right now we like to change the pace and do a number from a picture. And we hope you enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. It's this number featuring Miss Faye Dunaway and Marcello Mastroianni. I never can say the name. Anyway, we sung the title, and we hope you enjoy it. Come and walk with me. I know a place that your eyes must see. In hidden hills and trees of lace, where love is every place around. There I must stare to a quiet room. No one will see, no one will know, and there I'll love you so the sun will set and rise and set with you in this place for lovers. What more would I ever need? So come and take my hand. I'll lead you there to this secret land, across the fields beyond the quay. It's just one step away, and there with you I'll share with you my dream.
Perhaps if she'd sung it a little later in her career, she could have kept that song going, but she didn't. And I'm happy to be able to share it with you. And again, the entire show today, Ella has a bad head cold. One of the other things, if you're analyzing singing voices, there are singers who don't sing with a vibrato at all. I don't know how they do that because I can't stay on pitch without mine. There are people who have one. It's there. You don't think about it. And then there are people with pronounced special vibratos. Ella Fitzgerald, Judy Garland, Tony Bennett, Geoffrey Mark. And it's great when it works right, but sometimes the vibrato gets out of control and it doesn't work right. And all we can do is the best we can with it, because our larynxes and our breathing systems, we're human, we're not machines. And every time we open our mouths, we're not exactly sure what's going to come out. And Ella was having this problem with her vibrato, and she'd have it for the rest of her career, whether it be good days and bad days and medium days, and that she did sing all around. Ella loved the Beatles. She met them very early in their careers, and she was the very first person of her genre to do a Beatles cover song. No, nobody of the Sinatras. A Beatles song? Are you kidding? They're the devil. They're the enemy. Ella recorded and had a top 40 hit covering a Beatles song. After that, she was looking for other Beatles songs to do. She tried a few. I'm going to play you one now. She tried. It never got into the studio because this is Ella making a choice that probably wasn't good. And sometimes on this show, we do that. It's okay to say that Ella wasn't perfect. So here is Ella trying to cover the Beatles song, Hey Jude. Let's talk about what she did with it on the other side of the song. Mr. Ben, Mr. Music, if you'll play that for us now.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Jude. Come on, Jude. I say, yeah, you can make it. I know you can make it. Hey, Jude. Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid when you find her. Go out, go out, go out, go out and get her. The minute you let her into your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel a pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the weight you shall go older. Don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making this world just a little bit colder. Hey, Jude, don't let me down. When you find her, go out and get her. The minute you let her into your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel a pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world. Don't you carry the world upon your shoulder. Don't you know a fool who plays it cool by making this world a little bit colder? Hey Jude, don't make it that. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better, 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 better. Oh yeah, make it better. Come on, Jude. Yeah, you can make it. I know, yeah, you can make it. Yeah, Jude. Come on. I say, yeah, you can make it. I know you can make it, Jude. But no, let low. Ba 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 da 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 ba da ba baby do be da wee. I said, come on, Jude. Come on, fella, you can make it. Hey, Jude. I say, come on, Jude. You can make it, fella. I know. Yeah. 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 You can make it.
The screaming and shouting and shouting and screaming. Privately, Ella would in later years, joke that all of that screaming left her voice sounding like Louis Armstrong. She wouldn't say that in public, but she did say it privately, and it was kind of funny. She knew what she was doing. She took a risk with it, and unfortunately, vocally, she paid a price for it. Ella was in Europe, not only concertizing, but she was also recording. Richard Perry, who was a wonderful producer, decided, because Norman Granz had to walk away for a while, to produce an album of soft rock music with Ella doing covers of Beatles and Motown and Randy Newman. It was a great album. We can't play it. Unfortunately, the two albums on reprise are problematic for us to play. They get canceled in so many places, it isn't worth to do it. But that's what Ella was doing at this moment. Her focus was on the contemporary music of what was brand new, because so many of her contemporaries either weren't recording at all, or they were trying to sound young, and it almost killed Tony Bennett's recording career until he went back to doing what he did best. Mr. Sinatra tried it for a while with mixed results. Other people just stopped recording. There were people who for years didn't have an album out because music was changing so much. That wasn't true for Ella. There was an album out, if not recorded, every single year, sometimes 2 and 3. So she was searching for the right balance of doing things from her career, from her studio work, and mixing it up with the contemporary things young people would love, and then throwing in, and I was going to say this anyway, but it does lead us into what the next song is. Ella had fallen in love with bossa nova music. She'd traveled to Brazil. She had performed in Brazil. She met Antonio Carlos Jobim. And long before she was really recording any of it, she was singing his songs in concerts. Ella, in 1980, did a Jobim songbook. This is one of the songs that was on the songbook. It's not one that she did very long. There were things like One Note Samba and The Boy from Ipanema that she would do for the rest of her career. And then there were these things that she would do for a little while and just walk away from. I'm kind of sorry she did because it's so pretty. The name of the song is Useless Landscape, because the original Brazilian Portuguese is a lot more colorful. But that's how it translated into English. It's a lovely, delightful, light love song. So let's listen to this because you probably have never heard this song before. Jobim's Useless Landscape. Go ahead.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now Bossa Nova, another Bossa Nova, one made popular by and written by Antonio Jobim, called Useless Landscape. Look at the moon and look at the sea. Don't it look lonesome, lonesome like me without you? It's nothing. There's no use of a moonlight glow or a peak where winter snows. What's the use of the waves that will break in the cool of the evening? What is the evening without you? It's nothing. It may be you will never come if you never come to me. What's the use of my wonderful dreams, and why would they need me? Where would they lead me without you? To nowhere. Boo-bee-ba, boo-dee-bee-doo, boo-boo-dee-doo-bee-dee. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, boo-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-boo-bee, boo-bee-dee-ba-ba-boo-bee-ba-boo-bee-doo. Shoo-bee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-bee-bee-ba, boo-bee, 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 boo-bee-bee-bo. Shoo-bo. Shoo-go-do-do-boom-do-do-boom-do-do-do-do-do. Be-la-do-do-be-do-be-do-be-do-be. Boom, do-boo-bee. Choo-be-doo-ee, oop-ee, ooh-ee, bum-be-doo-boo-boo-wee-do. So-be-doo-bee-wee-ba-ba-baby. Shoo-be-doo-boom-boom-boom-boom-boom-boom. Shoo-boom boom 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 king. Tommy Flanagan. Thank you. Play pretty for the people, Tommy. What's the good of the waves that will break in the cool of the evening? What is the evening without you? It's nothing. Paisaging. It's just a useless landscape without you. It's nothing without you. Boom, 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 beep, boom, boom, beep, boom, boom, boom. Choo-choo.
As I sometimes say on this program, did you hear it? Tommy Flanagan. That wasn't part of the act. There were times when Ella was singing something, whether she was getting out of breath, which I believe was happening here, head cold, the tremendous humidity of the south of France in the summer. She needed a time to catch herself, to take a breath, to wipe off. When Ella sang, and I don't mean this in a negative way, she perspired profusely, which is why she always had some sort of a rag with her to mop up so she wasn't just dripping with sweat on the stage. Tommy kept giving her moments to come back in. He kept giving her musical goodies. Is it now, Ella? Now, Ella? And then finally she came back in. That song did not normally go that long. The name in Portuguese is Paisagem Inútil, useless landscape. And I think we're learning a lot today about what a singer has to do when they don't feel well and they must do a concert. This next song is one of my dear favorites of all songs. First of all, it's a great song. It has a wonderful arrangement by Tommy Flanagan, and I have a history with it. In the middle 80s, I went to see Ella at Lincoln Center. Now, by this point, I've been in the audience of so many of her shows that, believe it or not, and the only reason you should believe it is because I always tell the truth to you guys, she began to recognize me, the red hair, and I sat up front. And she would say, hello, oh, darling, you're here. Hello. She began to do this song, meaning introducing it. Ella always introduced it more or less singing, we're going to sing this song now. We always like to do this one because we love the music of Burt Bacharach. And began to sing the song. She starts the introduction of the song and blanks out. And she admits, I don't know why we sing this song. And she started to laugh. And I shouted up from the audience, because you love the music of Burt Bacharach and because it's one of my favorites. And she started to laugh. And she said, all right, darling, I'll sing this one just for you. I love it so much that it's on my new album, which will be coming out in the fall, or maybe it came out last year, depending on when you're catching this show. But if you're catching this show in the summer of 2026, look for this next song on my new album. It is a brilliant Burt Bacharach song called A House Is Not a Home. Please to enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we'd like to change the pace and do something, a number written by Burt Bacharach. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. A chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold you tight, and no one there you can kiss goodnight. A room is still a room, even when there's nothing there but gloom. A room is not a house, and a house is not a home when the two of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. Now and then I speak your name, and suddenly your face appears, but it's just a crazy game. When it ends, it ends in tears. Darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh please be there, still in love with me. It's so nice to have a man around the house. It's so nice to have a man around the house. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh please be there, still in love with me. A house is not a home. A home is not a house. A house and home is not a house without a man.
Good heavens, I love that arrangement, and I love the way she sings the song, and I hope you'll love the way I do it when you get my album, because you are going to buy it, right? You bet. We got one more for you. This is a treat because although it is a song hugely looming in Ella's career, there aren't a whole lot of live versions of it past the 1950s. Ella did sing it in concerts, on television, but on record, I didn't really think to look or think deeply, but off the top of my head, I cannot think of any other time for the rest of Ella's career that she did this on an LP. Now, of course, all the CDs that come out retroactively, some feature it, but this is how Ella sang this in 1969. This is one of the first of the huge scat hits that Ella did. So it won't be just like the original. It'll be how it developed at this point. So let's listen to how Lady Be Good developed by 1969. Hey, take a deep breath, and here we go.
Lady be good, sweet, lovely lady be good. 'Cause I'm the only woman that's good. Oh, lady good to me. Say, hey, I'm alone. Whoa, somebody please have pity. Just a lonesome baby, just a lonesome baby, just a lonesome baby in the world. Do 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 beep boop do do, sugar do boop boo do 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 boop do boop. Bum bum do do beep beep, do 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 boop do 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 ba da, do boop do do. Get it, Eddie, Eddie Taylor.
So if anybody ever asks you, have you ever heard a jam session in jazz? You can now say yes, because I was teasing you. That was Ella Fitzgerald. On piano was Count Basie. The solo work was by Eddie Lockjaw Davis. The guitarist there was Freddie Green. And the wailing of the trumpets and things in the background were the Count Basie Orchestra. Ella, not every time she was on the bill with Count Basie, actually sang with him. Sometimes it would be Basie doing his stuff and Ella working with her trio. But usually at the end, there'd be some kind of a jam session. And this time they chose Lady Be Good as the song. It is not Ella's arrangement. It is not how she was singing the song as a solo. This was a jam session. And I hope you really enjoyed it, because these things are very rare to find. Hopefully this show is not very rare to find. We're heard on 39 platforms all over the world and all over the internet, and we hope you liked our show. I want to thank Randy West, a wonderful, wonderful announcer, Ben Bartlett, my incredible friend and producer, and Ben and I do another show together, and it's completely different. And now for something different. Ben and I host a talk show every Wednesday, live, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I know you're watching and listening all over the world, so adjust those times for where you happen to be. And Ben and I, and sometimes our buddy Jeff, have conversations with some of the most interesting people in the world. You will not want to miss it. I'm excited just at the guest list that's coming up. I'm not going to tell you. Tune in and find out for the amazing people with whom we will be having conversations. So thank you to Randy. Thank you to Ben. And thank you for coming here. Whether you do it live with us Sunday brunch time, or you watch and listen later on, we're just so happy you're along for the ride. It makes me, and it makes Ben, I know I can talk for him, very, very happy. So until next time, we're going to have something completely different. This was Ella with a Cold. This is Geoffrey Mark saying, God bless and